Hello and welcome to the training for creating a Word template in Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2016. This training is for those of you who are looking to create quotes out of CRM and to build a custom template for your company to send out to your clients. And how we're going to do that is teach you how to create that template in Microsoft Word and then how to use that template in Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So the first thing we want to do is make sure the settings in Microsoft Word are correct and ready for you to use to create that template. And how we do that is we go up to File in the top left-hand corner, and you come down to Options and select Custom Ribbon. And over here on the right-hand side, underneath the customizer for the ribbon, you'll see a bunch of different options that you can select for tabs. And you'll see here Developer is checked. You want to make sure that has a check mark next to it, and then come to the bottom and click OK. And you'll see here at the top that the Developer tab is up here on the ribbon. So we're ready to go from there. The next step we do is we want to begin to create this template, and to do so we come into CRM, we come up to the top and select Settings and go over to the Templates option and then select Document Templates. And you'll see up here we have New, Upload Template, Edit, and Delete. We'll select the New option. And over here in the pop-up, we'll select Word Template and then click on Select Entity. Up here at the top, you'll notice that we can select our entity. By default, it's going to be account because it's alphabetical. And we'll come down. We are working with quotes, so we will select Quote. And it'll load here at the bottom. All the relationships are one-to-N, N-to-one, and many-to-many relationships. For quoting purposes, we want to have those sales order details brought in. So in the one-to-N relationship section, we will select the quote product, and that'll bring across those details that we need for our quote when we're building out our template. And we'll select Download Template. And we will open that up. And we will select that developer tab at the top that we added earlier, and then select the XML mapping pane option. You'll notice here it pops it over here at the right. We'll hit the drop down and select our CRM Custom XML part. And you'll notice here we have quote because that's what we're working with. We'll drop that down, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll notice our related entity here is the quote details, and that has all those fields and items that we need in the relationship to make this quote useful for you and your company. From here, it's fairly simple, more designing and doing what you want to do to customize it, and I'll just kind of build it out basic for you guys to show you how the components work, and you can work on it from there. But let's say we want the company name here. Add that, and we'll come over here to the right, and it's the customer ID name. We will right click this over here, hover over the insert content control, and select plain text, and that will throw it in for us here. And let's say we want the address to come in, and we'll come to the build to composite, right click that, hover over, select plain text. Now here's where it gets a little bit more tricky on your end. What we'll want to do is insert those line items, those details for the quote, which is the most important part for your customer in most cases. So we'll add a table here, and we'll build it out really basic and really simple. We'll select here, and let's say we want the item here, we'll want the quantity, and then the amount. So this part is very, very important. We'll want to highlight these columns here in the table. We'll come down to the quote details section here. We'll right click, hover over insert content control, and then click repeating. What this does is it gives us the ability to add more than one line item. If we don't do this, it'll only bring up the first line item, and it'll have that value, and then you'll have the total at the bottom, and it won't really make sense. So this part's super vital to making your quote work for you. So we'll come down here, we'll add the product ID name, we'll right click, insert, put it in here. And then for quantity, we'll do the same. And then for the amount, we will select price per unit and add it here. So pretty basic. You can add graphics just like you would on any other Word. Click at it here, select a picture, come to our desktop. And for us, we would add PrintSworks, and you can resize it, design it just like any other Word template, bring it to where you want, and kind of have some fun with it, customize it to what you want your quote to look like for your customers. So I have already kind of built a simple one out for us to use as a template in CRM. So what you'd want to do is save this once you have built it out, put your values in that you want, and then we will come back to CRM and we will upload a template. So you'll come here, you'll go to settings, you'll go to templates, and we'll click upload template. Right here you'll see it says browse. We'll browse, and here's one I've created earlier. We'll select it here and we'll upload. It'll take us to the page with the settings, which is great. Automatically saves for us. And now we can go and create that quote in CRM. So come up to the top, go to cells, over here to quotes. Here's a quote that we have built. And this quote is out of the box. You'll notice we have some products here, the price per unit, the quantities of those products. Here's where we added them all. We could add another product if we wanted to. So add some water bottles. We'll add the quantity 500. And there we go. And now this is added to the quote in our CRM. But we want it to be in that format and in that template that we've created. So we'll come up to the ellipsis here at the top. We'll select it. Select Word Templates. And you'll see here the Word template that we have created and saved in CRM shows us here. So you can have multiple templates depending on the customer, depending on the design you want, how complex, how simple, and you'll have those options up here at the top. We'll select this, export it for us. We'll open up the download, and you'll see here we have a really simple quote, but does the job. We have our logo here at the top. We have our information as a company, the company that we are sending the quote to, as well as all of the items that we had in that line item subgrid in CRM. You'll notice here that it matches up, and then we have our total amount here, and if we had tax or any of that, it'd be factored into the equation. And you can save this, email it, print it out, whatever you see fit for the test quote. For this, you will need to have products in your CRM, and we have another video that's going to show you how to create that product catalog, price lists, and get you moving forward in that direction so you can create these quotes and create templates and leverage your business and CRM even more to help you guys move forward. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to helping you in the future.